Hi everyone, Marionemberson here. Is it ever too early to say Christmas? I love Christmas. And I don't know if you saw my previous video, but I got some new stuff from Paper Artsy, and I love this. Well, I love all of the ones I bought, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have bought them. Stating the obvious there. But look, this is just gorgeous. And I just got thinking, I mean, it's just great on like journaling pages and things like that. But do I want it joined together or do I want it separate? I might have it separate. I might cut it. So don't be afraid to go in. Just make sure you don't cut anything else. And then let's take that little bit off. That's it. Just going, because it's just red rubber. Right, that can go in my bin. Right, so what I was thinking, look, I've got some, oh, that's a bit naff, that one. I bought these ages ago. They're just, well, they're not even MDF. They're like a plywood or whatever, but they're little wooden Christmas decorations. So I thought to myself, right, why don't we try and do something really quick and simple? So that is what I'm going to try and do. So I've got myself some Daydream in Catherine Paula. You could use any of your distress oxides, inks, whatever. Now, is my block. Oh, I've also got Metallic Gold Rich regular from Wow. That's too small. Okay. And that's it. Oh, and my stamp, obviously, sorry. me Tracy Scott mini stamp, number 20. So I am just going to go in and just start getting some ink on here. I just want to colour this. I do like that I still get some texture showing through. If I just put this down, doesn't matter if it goes on my paper. And then I'm probably going to dry it in between. Oh, look at that. How lovely and rich is that? Gorgeous. Okay, let me just give it a little zap. Look at that. That is lovely. I could go round. I can do it here, can't I? And just go round the edges just to finish it off and be nice and posh. But I might need like a little cotton bud or something just to get in those. Oh, I knew I'd drop it. In those little bits. But for now, because I haven't got a cotton bud with me, let me just get that off my finger, honestly. Right. Okay, let's just, I'm going to give it another little bit more. Another little bit more. Just a bit more. I just think of all the colours you could do these in. Or what match your decor on your tree. Or even as little gift tags. Right, okay, zap it again. Okie doke, so let me just have a little look-see. Honestly, my hands, I get so messy. Who else gets messy? Tell me you do so I don't feel alone. Oh dear. Right, okay, so Nanny Bimbo's powder is here in my room and I am definitely using it for this. This is still quite warm, so wood will conduct heat as metal, etc. So just cool it down a little bit. You don't want to put embossing powder on there while it's still hot. So let's just give it a little pat with Nanny's powder. It's actually, oh look, see, look, it's still wet. It's still wet. That's one way of telling. The other way of checking, so now I've put powder on it. If I just throw this all over, right, can you see it stuck to it? that means it's still wet or hot. So that would just stick everywhere. So let's just brush that off. Get rid of that. And I'm going to heat it a little bit more just to dry it completely. Always good to do a little test. Let that cool down. I'm wondering, look, I've got a hot tub. Let me see. Look at the state of that one. But I can use that side. Let me see if my hot tub has got enough. Oh, there's, yeah. Okay. Let's just get this all over. I use this hot tub a lot. I could also use my ink refills as well and just actually paint it on to give it the colour. I could use normal paint. So many things you can do just to colour it. You can leave them plain if you want. I don't know where I got them from, probably Amazon. They are years old. And you know, you buy these things and then they just sit there. Okay, so let me give that a little zap. Make sure it's not too hot before I add a little bit more. You could, oh, I've just had an idea. You could take another colour and just go along and do, oh, do you know what? I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. So so I've got a hot tub. Where's me green tape? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. I am going to do this. And because I've got this one out, I might as well use that. So I think that's straight on there, isn't it? Does it look about straight? Give or take. And then I'm going to colour this one, this colour. Oh, and you know what you could do as well? I keep coming up with ideas as I'm doing it. You could use some thinner tape, and then when you do your embossing, you can mask it off, and then you've got room to write, say, like a child's name, or just stamp Merry Christmas. Right, give that a zap. So you don't get as good a coverage on a lighter colour as you do on the dark. There we go. Ooh, got more on the paper. Okay. This looks a bit more rustic. I think, did I use... Oh, I think I might have used a different side. See, look at that. That looks nice. But now I've messed myself up because they're probably both still wet. So let me take these out the way. Give myself some room. I've got so much on this paper, I'm going to have to flick this. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to throw that. I've just had to order more. And it was like £9. It was for 500 sheets, like 2 reams, but still a lot, isn't it? Okay, see, that still feels a little bit damp to me. So, a little bit of talc. And what the talc is doing is it's absorbing the moisture, hopefully. I'm not bothered about bits on it. Look. I'm wondering, right, see, look, I've come in, done this, had this idea in my head, and I'm like, oh, go ahead and do it. I'm wondering if they should be left overnight to dry completely. I don't know. But let me just have a, I suppose if I'd done that. Yeah, look, that's still really wet. So I'm going to zap that again. side, give that a little press into it. See, there's still a little bit on there, isn't there? Yeah, I think, yeah, look, I would probably leave that to dry overnight. I'm not using lots of talc, but let's just go. Because I'm impatient and I want to show you, let me just put a bit on there. Come on, do your job, absorb it. Absorb, absorb. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it's going to work. I can try it. Let me do this again, because otherwise I will regret it. So just throw a bit on. No, it's still, look, it's still sticking. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. So it definitely needs to dry. So what I might do, let me just try this bit. Ah, interestingly, that one's not so bad. Okay, so I will go ahead and do this one. So I'm going to put another bit of mint tape on there. Just join that up. And then I've got me, oh, I might use the little one for this bit. Yeah, let's go little one. So I've got me ink pad, ink, and just stamp. I might just push that into there and be a bit cheeky. Just move it around. Like so. You can see where you've gone. I'm just going to put a little bit there. And then a little bit there. And maybe there. Right. You watch it, it'll all stick everywhere now. Oh, okay. I think we might have got away with that. So let me just put that there. You think you can just do this in any shape. Give it a flick. Pull that bit off and let's heat it. How yummy is that? Let me come up and, oh, knocking the table now. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Very rustic looking with the lighter bit at the top. I'm desperate to do this one now, but it's like, oh, let's just push down. Yeah, look, it's still, I haven't got a lot of talc in here, to be fair. I need to replenish it. Let me just put lots on there and see if it does it. I'm so impatient. I can't wait overnight. Terrible. Right. Let's just see. Give that a flick. And then let's just see. There's a teeny tiny bit. I might be able to get away with that. I'm going to try because I'm impatient. So, but like, I'm looking at that and I'm just thinking I can just write like my granddaughter's names, have a little Sienna on there, and oh, just love it, love it, love it. And now I can use the big one. So let's go. Put that there and just go like, if I come across here, oh, look at that. What a lovely squiggle. Well done, Tracy. It's beautiful. And just move it around. Let's go that way. Oh, love it. Love, love, love. Ooh, ink up the bit you're going to use, Marion. Right. Okay, don't stick everywhere, powder, please. Please, please, please. I might have got a tiddly bit. Oh, look, you can see the colour underneath where the talcum powder. There might be a tiddly bit, but you know what? Okay. Look how rustic that looks. Really oldie-weldy. It's lovely. Right, let's heat set this one. Look, that's where the talcum powder is, so I can wipe that off afterwards. But can you see the embossing powder there? It's not too tragic, but for a perfectionist, I don't like things like that. But it's beautiful, isn't it? Don't you think they're lovely? I do. Right, let's just do... I don't know whether to use a wet wipe or should I just... Oh my goodness. Oh, is that going to stay like that? Because I've used a wet wipe, it's reactivated the ink. And look, I'm moving... The ink is going on the gold and it's coming out like a tarnished, or is it just drying off afterwards? I don't know. Look, can you see that? Isn't that cool? So if I just do that bit, can you see it's like a greeny gold now? I wonder if it's going to sort of repel it as such. I might just leave it like that. Well, they're very rustic now, the pair of them. Look, that's just, you can see the difference, can't you? In the two now. When you look at that one, the gold, and then that has got the ink gone over it. Whether it will come off later, I don't know. But you could always spray it. Oh, no, I think it's going to be all right. But look, just a quick little idea for you. For if you fancy making some Christmas things early. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.